Okay, I will get into it. There's a few, I know people are still joining, but this afternoon, and it's Amanda's suggestion, Amanda King, you can see her on here. She is I like to call her the engine of the College of Medicine and Integrated Health. Without Amanda, it would just collapse. You wouldn't know about me, and you wouldn't know about most of the people who are presenting for the college, because she's just immense. So if you're not already a member of the college, think about joining. You can join for free. I believe there's a little code you can use, FHJ21 something, and get a year's membership for free. And if you're not already a member, join up, because it's got some incredible stuff that they do there. What the college is I like to think of them as the bridge between, the pure medical science and people like myself who, hypnotherapists, all the different kinds of what they call or deem alternative therapy, and they are the bridge between the two sides, if you like, and they do incredible work. So if you're not already a member, think about joining up. It's free, as I said, for a year. If you use my name, you'll get a good seat. FHJ21, I think it is. All right. So this afternoon, and I say it is Amanda's suggestion to do this topic this afternoon, as we come out of lockdown. And I know some of you are in different parts of the world, and we're all coming out of lockdown at different times, but it's about just being confident, but cautiously confident. So just working our way back to normal and still being aware that this bug still is out there, but without being anxious and afraid about it. And I know a lot of you here are therapists and doctors, and the next kind of pandemic, if you like, is the backlash from the anxiety that's caused by this threat that has been hanging over us for so long. And I know a lot of you will be working with people who are anxious. And so there is a natural concern that we all need. And it's what I call the difference between an irrational fear and a natural concern. If we travel around the world, we have to have a natural concern about spiders. If you're living in the UK, there's really nothing that can hurt you. But if you go to Australia or America or some of these other tropical places, there are things that can hurt you. But you don't need to be terrified of spiders. You have to have a natural concern. It's the same with water, same with needles, same with so many things. But at this point in time, with what's going on in the world, we need a natural concern. But we don't need to be feeling anxious and afraid all the time. So that's why the topic today is cautiously confident as we come out of lockdown and back to what I don't know if ever be the norm again. Because I'd like to think, I know for myself, I'm sure for a lot of you, what used to be our norm is no longer things that we take for granted. Our loved ones, freedom, hugs, kisses, shaking people's hands, gathering in groups, all the things that we used to take for granted. We realize how important that is for us now. So I'd like to think that as we come out of this, we're kind of more appreciative of what we have and the people we have around us. And I know maybe some of you have lost people close to you in this pandemic. So it's not until these times, I haven't seen I've got 2 older sons who've got children, and I haven't seen them since March last year. And, I've got 5 grandchildren. I always say they're not even grandchildren now, they're grand adults, because the youngest one's 19, the oldest one's 27. But being able to just go and drive and visit your family and do those things that we couldn't do for like the last year, and we're slowly coming out of this. But that's what this is about today, just letting go of any of the irrational fears that have been created by this. And maybe, and I'm going to add this in as well, feeling into the love and the gratitude and the things that we used to take for granted, and maybe feeling into that today and starting to appreciate yourself and the other people around you. So that's the goal for today. So are there any questions or anything else that you want me to work on while we're working together today? Anything any of you are feeling that think, well, you could put that into the suggestions. Is there, put your mic on or just wave your hand and we'll see if we can see you. If anyone's got any other thing they want to add to this today or any questions about what we're going to be doing today. It's a little different because it's not as specific as sometimes things we work on, but that's what I want for you today. By the end of our time together today, you can just be able to go out, start to live your lives, ease our way back into our lives, but at the same time, just being cautiously confident about doing so. So anyone's got any questions? There's a couple of things in the chat, maybe just saying hello. Right. Okay, something's just commenting on the weather for some reason. But anyway, all right. So we all know how to do this. It's going to be a kind of shorter session today because there's not so much pre-talk, which you'll probably all be going, yippee, he's not talking so much. But we're going to get into it a little bit earlier. And we're just going to allow ourselves this time out, a bit of respite. And I want you to look on this Freddy's Friday therapy at 4 as a bit of respite from all the other stuff that's going on. Put all your worries and concerns out of the way for a while and just get into this with me. And as I say, look on it as time out and see what happens. Okay. So if you're still letting people in, Amanda. Okay. I know you're going to go into trance yourself, Amanda. So you'll just be on autopilot. Yeah. All right. So look, if you're all ready to do this, if you're all ready to go into hypnosis, I haven't done this for a while, actually. If you're all ready to do this and go into hypnosis, say, I'm ready, Freddy. Excellent.
Ready, Freddy.
Excellent. Great stuff. All right. Okay. So what I want you to do is this. Get yourself comfortable. Make sure you're in a kind of safe place, not perched on the end of the table with a cup of hot coffee in your lap or anything like that. Make sure you're comfortable. Look on this as time out. As I always say when we start these things, you can listen to me if you want, but I don't mean this rudely. I am not interested in your conscious mind. Your unconscious mind will hear everything I've got to say, and it will take from it whatever's needed for you to make these changes to allow yourself the freedom. When we create any sort of behavior, whether it's learning to read or write or drive or walk or talk, when we've learned that to the point where it becomes an unconscious ability or a skill, something we can do without thinking, it's as if we create a part of us then doing that job for us. Just as now you have a part of you can drive, a part of you can read, a part that can listen to me and understand my words. And one of the things that we create as well is a part of us that runs this protective mechanism that makes us aware of everything that could possibly go wrong. And it's there for your protection. So when we get into this today, I will speak directly to that part of you, as strange as it may seem. I will ask it to explain what it's doing, and it's obvious it's trying to protect you. I'll ask it to go to your creative mind, the part of you that dreams and has ideas and makes plans, and allow your creative mind to run, flow and work and come up with lots of new choices, ways of keeping you and the people you love safe, well and protected, but at the same time allowing you the freedom from every ounce of irrational fear and anxiety that you may have as we come out of lockdown and head back into our normal life. Okay. I'm going to ask that partner to take the new choice and integrate it into your body and your mind so you can be safe, but at the same time be free of any of the irrational anxiety and stress that you may be feeling or that's been created by this pandemic. Okay, so what I'd like to do is this. Place your hands separately and place your feet separately. And when you're ready to go into hypnosis, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just allow your eyes to close, but only as quickly as you're ready to make these changes that will allow you the freedom you want. Just for a while. Nobody wants anything. No one expects anything. There is nothing for you to do but to relax and listen to my voice. And I'm going to say some words. And I want you just to repeat these words silently to yourself in your mind. Even if at first you don't feel it, I want you to repeat these words, because in a moment you will feel it. So as I say these words, I want you to repeat them in your mind. I am completely calm and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My right arm is heavy and relaxed. My right arm is heavy and relaxed. My right arm is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. And now as you drift deeper and deeper into that state of relaxation, you will have the experience of the essence of who you are, that intangible part of your being, the passenger, the observer in that human form, separating from your body. And it will be the most incredible feeling of liberation and freedom. The essence of who you are, that intangible part of your being, separating from your body. And as you become aware of that separation, as you drift away from your body and leave your body in that chair, notice that the essence of who you are is ageless. It is infinite and it has no edge. And you're able to see that body in that chair as you drift further and further away from it. And understanding that you are not your body. You are not your name. You are not even your thoughts. Because you do not know what you were thinking this time yesterday. And you do not know what you'll be thinking 3 thoughts from now. You are not your body. You are not your name. And you are not your thoughts. And whatever you thought you were, you are miles, miles more than that. And as you separate further and further away from your body, you may become aware that there are times when you have no recollection or no awareness of your body, where your right arm is, or your left leg is, or your left leg, or your right leg, or your body, like you've had a general anesthesia, the most incredible feeling of liberation and freedom. As you leave that body in that chair for a while and drift, and the mind drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. And as you drift into that space, my voice, my words will drift with you to become a part of your experience now. Every word I say takes you deeper and deeper into the most incredible space of bliss. Nobody wants anything. No one expects anything. Nothing bothers or affects you or disturbs you. And just when you think you've reached that ultimate space of total bliss, my voice is going to take you 10 times deeper. Every word I say just doubles that incredible feeling. And I want you to enjoy every moment. Everything I say now is your reality. Every suggestion I give you, your mind and body will act upon at a molecular, cellular, neurological level. Is now your reality. Because you have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And that unconscious mind, the back of the mind, can continue to hear, to understand, respond to those things I might say without the need for you to do anything at all. It's so much easier for the conscious mind simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. That's right. Letting go even of the effort it takes to make the effort that it might take. To tell the exact position of arms, legs, or the entire body now that seems to drift through time and space. That wonderful free floating place of effortless relaxation and letting go. Allowing events to occur in their own time, in their own ways. You drift as a mind. And that mind drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. Just for a moment, go out into the future. See yourself out there living your life the way you want to live it, fit and well. Meeting with your friends again, meeting with your families again. Having that wonderful feeling of connection. See it clearly in your mind. And go and step into that body, feel what it feels like to have that freedom again. Look back to now, notice all the things you did along the way that led to that feeling of freedom. The cautious confidence that you used as you came out of that lockdown and got our lives back to normal. Step into that body and feel into that feeling now. Just for a moment, think about those people you love, friends, family. Feel that love now. See those faces, feel into it. And feel that love like a burning hot sun in the summer sky. And shrink it down to a white hot nuclear powered ball of light as big as a golf ball. And pull that into your very heart center. And feel your heart expanding with that incredible thing of love and joy and freedom. Feel it spreading to every cell, every fiber, into the very marrow of your bones, filling you up. And notice as your body is flooded with that feeling of love, that every irrational fear and anxiety you've been feeling has gone. Because those two things cannot coexist in your body and mind at the same time. Feel that love, see those faces. Let that remind you of your real worth, your real value, and just how incredible you are. That's right. And as you drift further and further away from that body in that chair, imagine you're drifting so far away that you can actually look down and you can see that incredible planet Earth below you. Get a sense of that planet below you, that beautiful blue planet. Get a sense of it. Maybe even see the whites of the mountaintops and the clouds and the greens of the forest and the blue of the ocean. See that incredible blue planet below you. And I want you to notice as you look at that planet from way off, how your perspective changes. You can think about the 7.5 billion people on that planet, of which you are one. One unique, incredible being. And notice how your perspective changes. Things that had seemed overwhelming no longer have any power over you. Things that had seemed hard or difficult to overcome no longer have any power over you. And notice as you look at yourself from that way, way off, and you see that planet, and understanding that you are unique. In the history of mankind, there has never been anyone like you. There will never be anyone like you. You are unique. You are, in fact, the most incredible creation in the known universe. Just for a moment, think about that body in that chair. How incredible is that body? Just for a moment, think about your feet. How many people have you met because of your feet? How many miles have your feet carried you? How many things have you been able to do? Think about your hands, how incredible your hands, the people you've held in your hands, the love you felt, the pleasure you felt, the things that your hands have enabled you to do. How incredible your hands. And think about that body, and just for a moment, show it some appreciation. Understand it's okay to love yourself, to love that body, to take care of yourself. And ask this wonderful question. What has to happen for you to love yourself enough to treat yourself to the health, the happiness that you want? What has to happen for you to love yourself enough and to know it's okay to love yourself, to appreciate that body in that chair, all the incredible things that your body's enabled you to do? How incredible is your body? It's the most incredible creation in the known universe. You are unique. And as you drift further and further away now, I want you to get a sense of a target, like an archery target between you and that incredible blue planet below you. Just get a sense of it. You maybe get a sense of the colored bands, the very center, the bullseye. A massive target between you and that planet. Now, in the center of that target is every ounce of irrational fear and anxiety that may have been created by this COVID crisis. In the center of that target is every irrational fear and anxiety you may have been feeling. Every limiting belief that's been placed on you throughout your life. Any hurt, pain, sadness is in the center of that target. Now, in a moment, I'm going to make this sound. As I make that sound, you'll be fired, shot like an arrow, straight through the center of that target and straight out the other side in a millisecond. But I want you to be brave about this, because as you go through the center of the target, you may experience some of that irrational fear and anxiety, maybe even some of that hurt, pain, sadness, the limiting beliefs that were placed on you for a millisecond. But be brave. This is the last time this is ever going to affect you. So be brave. As I make that sound, you can be fired, shot like an arrow, straight through that target, straight out the other side into a space of total bliss. Get ready. Now you're out the other side, just drifting in that space. Once again, think about the people you love, people that love you. People you've helped with your words, with your kindness, your love. And feel that love right now. Once again, pull it into your heart. Feel your heart expanding. And notice as your heart expands, as you feel that love, every ounce of anxiety and stress has gone from your body and your mind, because those two things cannot coexist at the same time in your body and mind. Imagine drifting across the other side of your room so you can see yourself in that chair. See the clothes you're wearing, you can hear my voice. And notice as you watch yourself on the other side of the room, how every ounce of useless, unnecessary fear and anxiety and stress has gone from your mind and your body. You cannot feel it, you cannot experience it. That's right. Every ounce of physical and emotional, useless, unnecessary pain has gone from your mind and your body. You cannot feel it, you cannot experience it. And I'd like your unconscious mind to make those changes now at a molecular, cellular, neurological level that will allow you the freedom from every ounce of irrational fear and anxiety and stress, every ounce of useless, unnecessary physical and emotional pain. And only as quickly as the unconscious mind knows and has made those changes and allows the conscious mind to accept the changes made, only then will you drift back over to your body, drop down into your body in that chair, and go even deeper into that profound, wonderful state of trance. That's right, only as quickly as the unconscious mind knows and has made those changes that will allow you that freedom and allows the conscious mind to accept the changes made. Only then will you drift back over to your body, drop into your body in that chair, and go even deeper into that wonderful state of hypnosis. That's right, deeper, deeper, deeper down. And as you drift into that space, you can use your unconscious mind as a resource that you can learn from and really have an experience, one that's satisfactory to you. All that's needed to build a good rapport with the unconscious is to have a line of communication. Sometimes the unconscious communicates by movement, and it may be that the eye reflex changes and the eyes flicker, or the head moves slightly, or a muscle twitches involuntarily. That's right, you can try and keep those eyes still, find it flicker even more. It may be that the left hand moves all by itself, starts to feel lighter and lighter, starts to drift up, or the right arm goes even higher. Only the unconscious mind knows which it will use, because the unconscious mind knows more about you than anything else. And so as you drift deeply into hypnosis, even deeper than before, I'd like your unconscious mind. Search for all the things in your life. Pick one thing that is of vital and utmost importance to your happiness, your health, your well-being. Something you'd love to be free of, something you'd love to achieve, or something that no longer suits you. And when the unconscious mind's made that choice, I'd like it to increase those signals. I don't know, a bit of left hand, right hand, both hands that start to drift up as the eyes flicker and the body moves. But you'll know before I do as the movement begins. Even as you become aware of certain sensations. That's right, one thing that you'd love to achieve or a way you'd love to feel. Something that's of vital and utmost importance to your future, your happiness, your well-being. Something you'd love to be free of, or something that no longer suits you. When the unconscious mind's made that choice, I want it to increase those signals so that you and I understand. And as you become aware of those sensations and get a sense of those movements happening, the mind automatically moves toward those thoughts and ideas, images that clarify most clearly for you the very things you know and do that seem to get in the way. Awareness migrates toward things that need attention in the same way animals migrate. That's right, lighter and lighter, deeper and deeper. The same way animals migrate without thinking, without trying. They just seem to know when to go, where to go, and what to do to take care of themselves. That's right. An inner voice, an inner awareness that moves the birds, the animals from place to place, makes them restless, something not right, and draws their attention toward that uncomfortable feeling and sets them in motion. That's right. Deeper, deeper, deeper down into that feeling as that movement increases. And those animals move hundreds of miles, thousands of miles, taking care of their young, taking care of themselves. No one really knows how it feels to be a bird or a dolphin or a butterfly that suddenly knows the time is right for a change, that suddenly knows the exact change needed. But we can relax and go even deeper into hypnosis. And imagine how it might feel to gradually, suddenly recognize that feeling that something needs to change, and it needs to change now. And to know without knowing what needs to be done, that's right. To be told without hearing by that inner voice to do this now. And to have actions flow from those feelings, responding effortlessly and automatically to that inner voice that tells us what to do and when and how to do it. To be born with that knowledge, trust that feeling, to be so comfortably aware of yourself that everything becomes easier. And so as you drift even deeper into hypnosis, I'd like your unconscious mind to hand over those signals to the part of you that is responsible for that protective mechanism, the part of you that runs that protective behavior, that makes you aware of everything that could possibly go wrong. And I'd like to ask that part to explain to you what it is that it does for you, what its purpose is. And when you fully understand what that part does for you, I'd like it to increase those signals so that you understand, that you know the reasons. Now I'd like to ask that part to go to the creative mind, a part of you that dreams and has ideas and makes plans, and allow that wonderful creative mind to run and flow and work and come up with lots of new choices, lots of new ways of keeping you and the people you love safe, well, and protected, but at the same time allowing you the freedom from any irrational fear and anxiety about coming back to normal life. Allow you the natural concerns that everyone should have at this point in time, but allow you complete freedom from any remnants of any anxiety or stress that COVID has created. Each time, that's right, it's working brilliantly. Each time it identifies a new choice that it believes will keep you and the people you love safe, well, and protected. I'd like it to increase those signals, take you even deeper into hypnosis. 10, 20, 100 new choices now. It's working brilliantly for you. And as that part searches, once again, go out into the future. It's a week from now, it's a month from now, it's 6 months from now, a year from now, and you're fit and well, and you're getting your life back, and you're with the people you love, and you're doing the things you love, the things that we may have taken for granted before. And I want you to step into that body and notice how much more you're enjoying the things that we once took for granted. The love, a hug, a kiss, a touch, your friends. Just notice how much more you're enjoying those things. An understanding of just how loved you are and how incredible you are. Feel into that and ask this question: how much fun is that to have got your life back and to have done it in a safe, effortless way? That's right. Feel into it and look back to now, notice the things you did along the way that led to that freedom, to your well-being. Now I'd like to ask that part that runs that protective mechanism. Pick one of the new choices, the one that it believes will keep you safe and protected, but at the same time allowing you complete and utter freedom from any irrational fear and anxiety. Allow you to be cautiously confident as you head into this next phase. When it's done that, I want it to increase those signals so you understand it's made that choice for you. Good. Now I'd like to ask that part to integrate this new choice into your body and mind at a molecular, cellular, neurological level. And when it's done that, I want it to increase those signals so you understand. I'd like to thank that part for looking after you and making those changes now. And from today, no matter how hard you try, you will never experience the irrational fear and anxiety and stress again. The harder you try to remember what it felt like to be anxious or afraid, the more cautiously confident you become. I know you're going to enjoy being happily unconcerned, unable to remember to be anxious or stressed, because now you're going to enter every day knowing you're protected. I'd like to thank that part for communicating and looking after you for all these years and making those changes now. So as you drift even deeper into that space, just once again, allow yourself the pleasure and understanding of just how incredible you are. Once again, think about the people you love, people that love you. Feel into that feeling. Put it into your heart and understand with that feeling in your heart, every ounce of stress is gone because it cannot coexist in your body at the same time. And it may be interesting for you to think about what you've experienced here today. The thoughts, the understandings, how you're going to use these things from one day to the next. Because you have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And those two minds will learn from your experiences here today. Some things that you can utilize to deal more effectively with those things that had been a problem for you before. And it's your privilege. Use this experience. Think about the things you can do, the skills, the strengths, the love you may have overlooked before that will allow you a clear view of the possibilities of a new way of living, a new way of being. Take that time now, a brief time, seems to be a long time, to review and plan at some level of awareness the things you're going to change later on, the things you're going to do later on, as you continue to use more and more of you. And it may be interesting to know that in that relaxed, drifting state of mind, where thoughts drift by like dreams, some enter the mind and some drift through the mind. Some are left behind to be used later on. Others are remembered or seem to be remembered at first, but then become more and more distant, forgotten over time. And this entire experience may seem so far away, like a dream you had, as the unconscious mind protects the conscious mind and leaves those things behind, forgotten, but remembered too. And time changes too. So you'll know what a trance it's been when you begin to know that what seemed to be a short time turned out to be a long time, or what seemed a long time was really no time at all. It's easy to forget. We put our keys down, forget where we put them. It's easy to forget. I don't know, would it be 5 minutes from now, or an hour from now, or 20 years from now, when you suddenly realize you've been thinking about something else entirely, and every ounce of useless, unnecessary physical and emotional pain disappeared right here. Every ounce of irrational fear and anxiety disappeared right here, replaced by a feeling of calm, an inner confidence, and a feeling of joy you're going to take into everything you do. Go with your unconscious often as you need to know that you're free. Only when the unconscious mind knows and has made those changes and allows the conscious mind to accept the changes made. Because in a moment, I'm going to count to 10. And every suggestion I've given you, your mind and body will act upon. On 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible, like you've had a ton weight lifted. Unable to experience any anxiety and stress. And on 10, that feeling of freedom, empowerment, is going to grow stronger day by day as you get back to full well-being, free of every ounce of anxiety, free of every ounce of stress. So get ready. As I count to 10, on 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible. Like you've had the blinkers removed. You will see things differently and you will experience life differently. A new understanding of just how incredible you are. And on 10, that understanding is going to grow stronger day by day. As you show your body the love and appreciation it deserves. You'll look after yourself, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself because you are worth it. 1, feeling absolutely wonderful now. 2, to achieve everything you want to achieve and do it in a safe, confident way. 3, a feeling of freedom from every ounce of anxiety and stress. Imagine it's happened and imagine there's nothing you can do about that. The harder you try and remember what it felt like to be anxious or stressed, the calmer, the more confident you become. 4, feel the force of that energy and love flooding your body and your mind. That's right, just experience that feeling flooding your body and your mind. You are loved, you are loved, you are loving. A new understanding of just how incredible you are. You are loved and you are loved and you are loving. Feel into that. 5, feel incredibly alive now. 6, 7, 8, eyes opening, feeling absolutely incredible. 9, 10. Zoom wave. That's a new thing, the Zoom wave. We've all developed it through lockdown. All right, excellent. Well, I hope you enjoyed the experience. Try and feel that anxiety now and find you cannot. And instead of wondering why, just go, yippee. Now we're coming through this and we're coming out the other side. And I can see some, some faces I've seen for a long time now. And it makes me feel good to see you all. And if you're not on our Jacquin Hypnosis Academy, have a look at our Jacquin Hypnosis Academy. We've created a kind of community there now. And at some point in the future, my son Anthony and I, we run the academy, are going to set up a convention, a JHA convention, somewhere on this planet, somewhere warm, I hope. And it'd be really nice to see some of the people I feel like I know now over this last year, but I've never actually met in person yet. John Joe Gill, he keeps threatening to come over to Taunton and have an ice cream at me. So, but look, I hope you've enjoyed today. Understand your real worth and your real value that goes beyond the house you live in, the car you drive, the clothes you wear. And I think for me anyway, that's what this pandemic's made me aware of, that those things, as nice as they are, it's not really what's really important. People, being friends, having friends, having communication, having that connection with people is what's really important for us all. And we are getting through this thanks to the medical people and the science and everyone taking part really, and just doing what we've been asked to do. We're getting through it, and we're going to come out of this the other side better people, I hope, for having now understanding what's really important. But I'm really pleased that you take the time out to join me on these Fridays. As I said earlier, if you're not already a member of the college, have a look. You can join for free. They do different classes, different presentations all the time. They're all fantastic. and you will get something from them. So have a look. I think it's FHJ 21 or something. When you go, just put that code in and you'll mention my name and you'll get a good seat. And John's laughing there, but I heard that. I was at a comedy club once, and a lady got up to go to use the bathroom, and a comedian said that. And you imagine this woman, she's just walking through this room full of people, and he said, "Well, mention my name, you'll get a good seat." And it just made me laugh, so it stuck with me forever. But anyway, look, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a lovely day there. Take care of yourselves, understand your worth, know you're loved, and just stay well, okay? Hope you enjoyed it. And what I have done, I'm going to send it out to everybody. All of these that I've done over the years, I'm harvesting the audios from it. So I know a lot of you don't have time to revisit the video, but I'm going to send them all to Amanda. They'll all be on the college. And I don't know how many there are. It must be like 200 now, Amanda. I don't know, but there's a lot of these that we've done, the Fridays and the days, and you can have a look through and you can listen to them while you're going about your day, and enjoy. All right. If you're anyone you know is in pain, you don't know me from before. If anyone you know is in pain, there is an app out. It's got my voice on it. It's called the Painkiller app. You can get it on your iPhone. You can get it on your Android phone. You can download it to and it's free. All right, it's free. I'm not trying to say you something. It's free. All we're asking you to do is when you use it for yourself and you know anyone in pain, anywhere on this planet, share it. Because I'd love millions of people. At the moment, tens of thousands of people are using that app and they're out helping themselves out of pain. It's free to download. It's about 10 minutes. And if you're in any kind of discomfort, you're not now because we've just had this group, you can't find it. It's done. But if you know anyone else that's in pain or suffering, even physical or emotional pain, guide them to that app. It's called Painkiller. But on the end, it's got a capital R rather than ER. So, and you'll find it on your Apple Store, Google Play, all those places where you can find apps. Download it, use it. And the other thing about it is you can learn how to do that technique. So you can help people out around you. You don't have to be a hypnotist to use it. And I want everyone using it, okay? So have a look and see. Amanda's just put the little code in there. So that's it. Okay, look, I'll stop talking. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Be cautiously confident and free of your anxiety, all right? Now, next Thursday, we got the advanced language skills workshop with the College of Medicine. Again, it's free, Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Myself, Dr. Mark Chambers, Dr. Naveed Akhtar, and myself were there. We're going to be talking this week. It's about creating the body, health, and happiness you want. Okay. So if you were looking to lose weight or even put on weight or whatever it is you're looking to do, join us. It's an hour. And Dr. Naveed is very strict on the time. So it'll be an hour on Thursday from 7 till 8. Okay. Hopefully I'll see you there. Have a beautiful weekend. And thanks for joining us. If you don't know Graham Harvey's here. My friend Graham Harvey is a wonderful man, and he has a protocol out called the Clearance Protocol, which has helped tens of thousands of people around the world. If you're interested, check Graham out. He's a wonderful man, and look at his protocol. He's, as I said, it's a beautiful protocol that you can learn how to and help many, many people. Right. Anyway, I'll say goodbye. Have a beautiful
Take care,
weekend.
Freddie. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda.
Bye.
Thank you, Freddie. Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Take care now.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you so much. That was brilliant.
Take
Yeah.
care. I'm pleased. Nice to see you all.
Thank you.
Right.